Okay, Adrian Bo here, giving you a market update for Saturday the 8th of May. A lot of buzz in the media today about the forthcoming federal budget, suggesting that single parents, primarily single mothers, which would be the eligibility factor, they're suggesting about 80% of the 120,000 odd people who would be eligible, able to buy a house with 2% deposit and the federal government warranting the other 18%. So they're suggesting that you need to have an income of less than 125,000, and the catch with it is it's probably only going to be available to about 10,000 people to start with. Nonetheless, terrific initiative from the federal government. Look forward to that budget coming out this week. My other observation in the field today is that the market has hit a level that it's very comfortable with. I'm not going to say that the market has peaked because that's alarmist language, which is unnecessary. It was always going to pause. To experience 20 to 25% capital growth in a 6-month period is unsustainable in terms of continued growth in that pattern. So to say that it's hit a level it's comfortable with, I think is a very sensible outcome, and that's mainly due to more properties coming onto the market. And I think that's a much better environment for buyers, sellers, and agents alike, because it will create more like single-digit registrations at auction, or maybe 10 or 11 registrations at an auction. And I think that's a very sensible number. And not hearing a million over reserve, but maybe hitting the reserve, or maybe, 5 to 10% over reserve price. Okay, in the Adrian Bo team today, we had apartment 7 at number 2, Clara Street in Randwick. That's a 2-bedroom deceased estate. Price got around $850. That goes to auction next week. Some really good interest there with a lock-up garage, huge apartment. Then we've got 10 at 109 Clovelly Road on the border of Randwick and Clovelly. 680 is the price guide. Entry point, 1-bedroom, no parking, auction there as well next week. 1 at 58 Rainbow Street, Kingsford. We launched today. We had over 30 groups through. $850 price guide. A really good 3-bedroom apartment on offer. Then we had 3 at 30 Cowper Street, Randwick. Asking price $1,150,000. Had some very good interest there today. Very confident of selling that in the next 7 to 10 days. Then we had apartment 6 at 4 Edgecombe Avenue, Coogee. It's a beautiful 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, eastern orientation views, security parking, price guide 1.5, auction in 3 weeks. Then we had the auction of 1247 Anzac Parade, Chifley. That's a 770 square metre block of land with a house in the same family for over 50 years. It is ideal for a duplex construction, 2 ideally, and even though it's not approved, that's the ideal highest and best use for it. We had a price guide of 2.1 with a reserve very, very close to that. 7 registered parties, and it's sold over reserve, quite competitive, with developers there for $2,560,000, where I acted as the agent and the auctioneer. Terrific outcome for the family I was dealing with there. Then we had number 40 Dudley Street in Coogee. That goes to auction next week. Interest around early 5s there around the price guide. That's that beautiful 635 square metre block of land, freestanding, turn of the century home. Next week I'm launching a great 2-bedroom with garage in Botany Street in Randwick. I really look forward to seeing you during the week. If you need anything, buying, selling, renting, please call me. It's Adrian Bo, 0418 278 316. And always remember, your home is worth more with Adrian Bo.